So how's life treating you?
Absolutely wonderful.
Is it?
Wait till I turn this off here. Entertain myself later. There.
How's life treating you?
Life has been very fair to me. I'm using somebody else's luck. I've had mine and about 6 other people's.
Have you been following my case the last 2 years?
Yeah. I'm watching it, yeah. And you know my advice to you.
What is it?
Walk away.
Why?
Stop it.
Why do a person
Look,
walk?
there's other places to disturb shit. And these certain things and going after police and that, they get a job to do. Most of them are fair and decent about it.
They are.
Leave them alone. When there's inequities, when there's unfairness, come to the rescue. Jump on that white horse and come riding in. But just quit attacking the cops. They're doing the best job they can. Fredericton gets what it deserves for a police force, and they're okay. Really. It's embarrassing.
They're idiots.
So, they're police. You put on a uniform and a gun, and something happens to the blood going up to the brain. It stops.
It's steroid use.
No, it isn't. It's
No?
just the way it is. Authority does that. But they're about as kind an authority as I've seen in most of my courts around this province. Fredericton is lucky to have a police force that does it. There's some idiots there, but they're mostly under control. And there's other stuff for you to go after. There's other inequities. There's other unfairness. There's all kinds of shit going on.
Like what?
But so leave the cops alone.
Yeah, but the
They're
cops.
for lawyers. We take care of them.
Wouldn't you be upset if they try to label you with child porn? Wouldn't you be upset?
Of course I wouldn't. I'd do something personal about it, but so what? I wouldn't keep attacking them.
That's what I'm doing.
So what? It isn't. You're not doing any good to yourself by doing that. They're carrying guns, see? And you don't go around messing with people that carry guns. It's that simple. I keep telling my clients, don't go after them. They'll get you. Politicians, police, and the press, the 3 Ps. You can't screw with them.
You can't.
So no, put a strap on the sneakers and run away to another crisis.
How come I'm still alive?
Because that's the kind of police force they have. We don't shoot people here. They shoot each other.
No, they put them to jail for years and
No,
years
they
and
don't.
years.
Look, I never had anyone go to jail that didn't deserve it.
Yeah, but
It's wrong that we should pay to put these people, as they say, 3 hots in a cot. It's a waste of my tax dollar for most of them. But that's all we got. So they walk out that courtroom door.
wouldn't it be better off to have the RCMP?
No way. They're worse. Much worse.
Much worse.
They're not community-based. Fredericton Police Force are community-based. That makes a big difference. You don't know the number of drunks they let go home and guide them there. You don't know the number of families that get help from them when they should be locked.
Well, hey,
There's a
listen,
load of it. You don't see that.
I used to be their biggest
Yeah.
supporters.
So they stepped on your tail. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine. But that's your tail
But
and your problem.
But I'm Scottish.
I know, so am I.
No,
So
but-
just screw them. It isn't worth the bother.
Why would they go after me for riding my bicycle on the sidewalk and they let
Because
other
that's what
people
they
go?
do. You push them, they're going to push back double. And they're carrying guns, Charles. Just remember that. You don't have a gun. So it's an unfair fight. So leave them alone.
Yeah, but there's no more guns now. It's tasing.
So,
They tase people.
that's fine. That only kills 1 in 1,000 or so. The guns almost kill all of them.
Let me ask you a question. Why do they give 30 days breach of probation in Fredericton and they don't do it in St. John and they don't do it in Milton?
Each city has a whole different bunch of messages. You go to St. John and the fines due, you can't get 30 or 60 days to pay it. They throw you right in jail. Here, you can get 30, 60 days. It's just, there's different little procedures all around. And it matters to the judges.
Is it different between human beings?
Of course. You're different, I'm different, we're all different.
Why should we go to jail for 30 days and not
Nobody should go to jail, period.
No.
It's a waste of our tax dollar. Feed these idiots.
putting a panhandler in jail for 30 days?
Well, it's stupid. Of course, I argued against that. I argued against the drug shit. But if society insists on punishing people, then they're going to keep jails and they're going to keep treating people badly.
So how does Charles LeBlanc move on?
Find another issue. Just, look, the police aren't worth arguing with. They do what they do, and that's their job. Very few of them exceed their responsibilities.
Like River Rat Matt Myers, nice to your face and stab you in the back.
That's fine. Treat Matt as he treats you in the face. He's nice to your face. Hey, the hypocrisy is for something else. Take him as he treats your face. That's all. I get along fine with Matt because I know exactly how he was, but he treated me fine when he was in my face, so I treated him fine.
Do you know a priest that could perform an exorcism on me to remove the Scottish blood?
No, I think we're damaged. That's DNA. We're stuck with about 2,000 years of savagery in the Scottish backgrounds. I mean, they haven't come out of the hills yet, the whole pack of them. They should be on some South Sea island and be studied by Margaret Mead, because the Scots haven't been civilized yet,
No, no.
and we're not going to be. So screw it.
How long you been gone now?
Now what?
How long you been gone?
5 years?
5 years?
Yeah.
Is it getting worse?
No, it's the same. It's just different. It was getting tougher, but it's not worse. They're working it out, and the judges there, I don't like them, but they come to good decisions. Most of the people are guilty anyway, so it doesn't matter if they make a mistake saying guilty. I had about 7,000 cases, and I had 2 that were guilty, really.
Is it true that you can't fight the cops?
Well, you can, but there's
Now
ways
with the information highway, isn't it a little bit, you could piss them off more?
Well, of course you can, but you can go on the internet and do stuff. But, these deliberate attacks, they're just going to dig their heels in, and they'll get you. It just isn't worth it.
No.
I wouldn't fight them. I needed them on my side.
All your many years in the courts, racism against the natives in here, Fredericton, you see it?
Fredericton is a hotbed of racism. The whole white world is a hotbed of racism. The European-style governments all around the world, from their subjugation of brown and chocolate-colored people, has been a mess. We're totally that way. The good Christians of this world do nothing but tolerate their own and are intolerant towards anybody else that's different. And that happens to be a white creed. Of course there's racism here. There's racism all over the world. It's called tribalism.
They're going to come and shoot us, look.
Yeah,
Any last word?
No.
Before they put us in front of the fire squad?
I got 6 years of hand waving all stored up here. So don't get me started. I was great. I was glad to get rid of that sack of stuff.
You were having a good day before I stopped you and bring you some flashbacks.
Oh no, I feel much relieved now.
How did Julian Dixon get appointed to his royal robe?
He's got a judicial name.
Dixon?
And he's smart, and he did a lot towards changing the rules of court on the civil side of it. And he did a lot of work in that respect, and he's very, very smart. Now, why he got put in a criminal court, I don't know. He should have been in the civil
idiot.
courts. He's far from an idiot. He didn't have much experience in criminal courts or life down in the garbage.
You think our judges should be elected?
No. Look at what elections have done for this country. Look what elections have done for this province. We got Harper, we got Hallward, we got all these idiots. And why should judges be elected? Appointments have worked just fine. Out of 100, there might be 2 duds,
I look at a senator, I look at a judge, I see the same thing. Good knees.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I see a whole lot of difference. The judiciary is fairly independent, and they pretty well come to good decisions. I haven't found too many bum ones. A few, but not many.
Any last words?
No.
No?
No, there's no last words. I got a whole book full of words. See, Charles.
Always a pleasure.